3, 2, and 1.
Three, two, one. We're back. Episode
10.
10. 10th annual.
We've hit, not annual, annual means yearly.
Yep. 10th. And
We've hit double digits.
10th anniversary.
No.
10th episode.
There you
marathon.
Jesus.
Episode 9 we just released yesterday.
First one back in college in Muncie, Indiana.
You know, it wasn't our greatest episode. I realize that. Quality's not the greatest, but we're working with limited options here.
It wasn't.
But this should be a whole lot better, I think. I fixed the lighting in here is a little shitty with the windows and it's almost like a warehouse in here. But
A warehouse.
I've been sick, so if I'm a little shitty on the voice, apologies. But it's a big episode.
Sure is.
It's going to be releasing the day before the start of the NFL season.
Holy
Thursday
shit.
night. It'll be Wednesday night before this Thursday night football game, which is a big game.
Looking forward to it.
I'm excited. We got some fantasy drafts this weekend. That's the last topic was fantasy teams.
Okay.
And so we got a lot.
It's a good game for Bengals fans, you know, because
talk about.
the Chiefs and the Ravens, top two rivals. One of them's going to start the year with a loss.
Sure will. Should be a great game, too. They've had some very good games.
I have
the last
Mahomes
few
on
years.
fantasy team. Don't shit the bed, please.
You always love to see Mahomes and Lamar play too. Two of my favorite quarterbacks in the league. I like to see him play. But we're gonna start out with
Lamar
some
can go
news.
fuck himself personally, but
We're gonna start with news, sports news in general to start, and then we'll go into some. The 53 mans just got released for NFL, so a couple key cuts and some cuts that I'm very.
no, I
happy
didn't even
about.
mention that. But
I mentioned some cuts that I'm extremely happy about. But
happy about?
oh yeah.
As in, like, you want the Falcons to sign him, or like you're happy they're
as in-
out of that
A little bit
situation?
of both. A little bit of both.
Oh,
But,
I know one of yours. Never mind. Okay.
We're starting off.
I know what you mean
with
by that.
The Patriots announced Jacoby Brissett is going to be starting Week 1.
That's who the Bengals will see.
They will play your Bengals Week 1. I don't know if it's necessarily a skill issue. I've heard that it could be some of the offensive line issues with the Patriots. They didn't want to throw Drake May out there
Apparently, it did not look very good in the preseason.
with a whole new. They didn't want to throw him out there with a whole new offensive line. They're pretty much a brand new offensive line.
Other than Mike Wenyu.
He didn't have a greatest preseason. We'll see. We'll see what they do. But he's starting. We talked about that too, so it's nice to mention it. Jacoby Brissett does get his final chance, his final Geno kind of year, his best chance.
You know, he can do good, just not week one. Hey, week 2 on, go crazy, you know? That's just, that's my thoughts on it.
The next one I had on here was that Heineke got traded to the Chargers from my Falcons.
He sure did.
Made a move last second. An entire new quarterback room.
So who's your backup QB? Oh, Penix stuff. Shit.
Dumbass.
My bad. He didn't even play in the preseason.
Good one game. But Heineke's gone. Ritter's gone. We'll get into that later. But
Your boy
Heineke and the
Desmond.
Chargers, honestly, probably a good move. He was going to be their third string quarterback. And for most teams,
He's a good backup.
he's a good backup. He's a guy you want in the room. Chargers
He's
went and got him.
just, he's got that dog in him, you know?
And he's just a locker room
He
guy.
plays
you
with
know?
that with
He's so
heart.
good.
Like a baker,
Such
you
a
know?
nice guy. But then I had on here that both Chubbs, Bradley and Nick, are on the PUP list. They're going to miss for the first 4 weeks.
At least the first 4.
Along with OBJ. There were some more on there, like TJ was on there, but I think TJ's going to miss more than 4. So, but some PUP list guys that are missed time. You have anything? Anything extra I didn't mention?
I do.
Hear it.
Jamar's still holding out. What the absolute fuck? I'm gonna argue both sides of this conversation.
I wouldn't.
Jamar, you have 2 years left on your deal. Our Super Bowl window, it's not getting any bigger. Not like it's growing. Our defense is, I think it'll be better than what people expect. Obviously, I'm a fan of the team. But a lot of people think that Bengals defense could be fucking bottom tier. I don't think it will be.
I think it'll be middle of the road.
I think that's all. I think it'll be middle of the pack. And, this is probably T's last year. So we need those 2 dynamic wide receivers because that's what makes the Bengals offense so good. Obviously, Joe Burrow helps. But, we got 2 star-studded wide receivers out there. It makes quarterback's job a little easier.
2 star-studded receivers who, I genuinely say this in the most meaningful way. The Bengals might have handled this receiver thing the worst possible way to do this offseason. They kind of just ignored T,
Franchise tag
tagged
him.
him.
We're not going to tag him next year. No way. What are we, the
I think they made
Redskins and
changes to
Kirk
those
Cousins?
rules. I think they made changes to the back-to-back franchise year rules too. I think you have to pay him like a lot to franchise him 2 years in a row. And then
I mean, some bitch. We have the money. What? You just pocketing it, Mike Brown? Just put in your pocket?
Maybe Jamar's not necessarily looking for an exact extension. Maybe he just wants to get the talks going, and they're not even interested right now because he's so far out. But
My next point argument is to Mike Brown. You are historically known for being a cheap bastard.
Sure.
You don't pay people. Carson Palmer threatened to fucking retire because you didn't extend him.
Yeah.
Fucking now you give the extension to Dalton though. People who don't fucking deserve it. You didn't pay Whitworth. You didn't pay Mohamed Sanu. You didn't pay Marvin Jones. All three of those guys. Kevin Tyler gone. That's all in one offseason.
I'm not surprised though. Like, I mean, we talked about
The cheap old bastard
we
just
talked
pay
about
him.
Jamar. He wants to be paid most money as possible ASAP.
He's a
As soon as
top
he got
3
drafted.
receiver. Could be
He kind
4.
of just gives off that vibe that he wants the money.
He's a little greedy, but he deserves his money.
We've been talking about T contract for years, and we've been talking about how the Bengals can't fuck up with their money situation with this core.
We didn't fuck up. We just didn't try.
And they're currently not fucking up. They're just not doing anything. And, like, they have the money to pay him. So it's just honestly, like...
Trey Anderson wanted an extension. We just gave him a 1 year. Well, we just gave him some fucking change. Here you go, kid. Have some money.
They have a new sponsor at the stadium, too, last couple
Paycor.
years. Pay for some fucking contract.
The funds not go through your account there, Mike?
They also fucking...
Insufficient funds?
They spent a lot of money on a new locker room.
Fuck yeah, we did. Guess what? Jamar and T. Higgins are not going to be able to enjoy that locker room because they're not going to fucking be there.
Them whiteout unis.
Well, we had those, just the helmets, but
Had to get those.
yeah, we got new helmets, got a new locker room. fuck whoever's going to be in that locker room, right? Fuck it.
Can't paid your QB. You got that done at least.
The thing is, this is different from the last year situation. At least Joe was practicing. Jamar's not. A lot of Bengals fans are like, how funny it would be if we did 2 years in a row where Chiefs, how they started the first game. That's when they announced the Burrow news during the Chiefs game last year. But against Jamar. Jamar has not been practicing. So we can't do his deal 3 days before we play our first game because he's not going to fucking play.
Yeah, it's late. It is very late.
If he didn't practice today, and the thing is, he practiced. I'm not even saying he practiced on Tuesday. He did a fucking walkthrough. That's not practicing.
Joe, talk to your boy. Figure shit out.
For real. Ground him a little bit, Joe.
Or we're going to have a Jamar-less Bengals unit running out there for week 1.
The thing is, I still think we meet the Patriots without Jamar. Then we play the Chiefs. We are not fucking... There's a good shot. I don't think we're going to be the Chiefs even with Jamar. Let alone we don't have him there.
We're beating the Chiefs. No. Yeah, for sure. Your boy needs to get paid. They need to do it now. And honestly, if you just get it done, then you can adjust what you need for the rest of for the next couple of years.
That's what I'm saying.
Get
Once
your
you get
shit
the
done.
contracts, then you can restructure to pay other people. You just got to sign on the dotted line.
Get it
Cross
done,
some T's,
boys.
dot some I's.
Get it fucking done.
Please. CD just got paid, so fuck. No, Jamar's going to clip him.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Well, CD
he's still not.
honestly went
He's
low.
still not. Yeah, he's still not the
We
highest
talked
paid.
about it. We thought CD was going to go 36. He went 34. He's under Jefferson. I mean, it's not big of a difference, but I guess
I mean, he kind of is, like,
right.
in terms of, like,
Manuelacho was right. I guess. Good for
what,
you.
that he's not the...
About
he's not
how
the best
He doesn't deserve
receiver.
36.
Yeah.
He deserves 34. I mean, I didn't think he was the best receiver. I just felt like that's just how it works. Get paid.
Yeah.
But
Just kind of like this past fucking offseason quarterbacks. We already talked about that.
I have
And
three
also
more.
CD Lamb.
CD Lamb got extended.
4 year, 136.
But AJ Dillon's out for the year, the neck injury.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fantasy value for Josh Jacobs. No one's sniping them goal line touches anymore.
Yeah.
He might jump Kyron with the news, I guess. But,
Kyron Williams, a punt returner.
Another under the radar trade that isn't, I guess, under the radar, but Ernest Jones got traded to the Titans. Titans continue to make moves. Like, they have been this is one of the most active off seasons I've ever seen, I think, in terms, like, they have a completely new team.
Can't relate.
Like, they have 3 new receivers. No, not literally. 2 new receivers, almost an entire new defense. Like, it's honestly insane. It's really a lot of movement over there.
Can't
New
relate.
coach, like, a lot going on. Honestly, new identity with losing Derrick Henry, like, a lot of turnover, and I think they still could be pretty good. And then NBA terms, Steph Curry,
Got
extended through 27, I think it was.
26, 27, yeah.
$62.5 million. I don't remember. What did Tatum get?
Around that.
Was he in the 60s?
Yeah, he was. I think
Who
he
were we
was,
talking
might be
about that was like,
63.
we were talking about it.
It was Jaylen Brown.
Yeah. We were talking about something, how they were like.
Jaylen Brown, 80, and Giannis all got around like 60.
We were talking about LeBron. What did he get? 50 something?
He got 55.
So we were talking about like, he didn't take a pay cut. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. If he wanted to be making 62, he could have been making 62.
That like him doing that put the Lakers under like the second apron. Or I don't understand the apron shit. Or the first apron, second apron.
It's whatever.
Speaking of LeBron, Netflix is releasing a little starting five. Series, kind of like receivers, quarterbacks, whatever.
So I don't
LeBron's
know
gonna be in it.
about it. Is it gonna be like the
No.
best position for each?
Well, it's LeBron, Sabonis,
Okay.
Tatum,
Curry?
Anthony Edwards.
Surely it's Curry.
I have it right down.
It's not Curry?
Jimmy Butler.
Oh. Figured it'd be positions. That's starting five.
LeBron, point guard.
No, I mean LeBron's GOAT. I mean, I'd love to see him anywhere.
Exactly. I'm going to watch it. Only the episodes LeBron's in. If he's not in the episode, I'm just fucking skip it.
Lastly, for news for me at least, every NFL team got down to their 53-man, and I put on here some meaningful cuts. And so a lot of these guys have already got picked up on practice squad or signed. I have Juju. He went to the Chiefs.
He went back to the Chiefs.
And that could be good for them. I mean, he knows the system. I mean, did he sign or did he get practice squatted?
I think he might have got practice squatted.
But he's in the Chiefs group now. I'm not going to say if they got signed or practice squatted. Tim Patrick cut with the Broncos over in Detroit now with the Lions. Practice squad, I'm pretty sure. Lewis Seen got cut by the Vikings. Former first-round pick, like recently.
He's a young guy. That kind of surprised me.
He got drafted like 2 years ago, I want to say. And
He's probably like 24.
I think he's already got picked up too. A guy that I'm interested in picking up, and I still kind of believe in, is Kadarius Toney got cut. I don't think he's going to be as a first-round pick like he was drafted as, but if he wants to come in and be our third receiver after Rondale Moore got hurt, I would have no problems with that.
He's got to catch the ball before he runs with it.
If you don't come in as a locker room problem and you just catch the football and run some after catch, I wouldn't mind that.
Hey, he's got 2 rings.
My favorite move of the offseason is Desmond Ridder got cut. I want to say I called this as soon as he got traded that he was going to get cut because he's just terrible. Clayton Tune's better. That's who they kept.
Yeah, and they gave Rondale Moore for him. That was kind of dumb on their part.
They really
Rondale Moore could have been a really good slot guy.
Well, I think Rondale Moore was going to need to get extended. So
how much what he fucking asked for?
I don't know. He's like a 78 in Madden or something like that. Kind of high for Rondale Moore. Thought he'd be like a low 7.
Well, we couldn't pay him fucking $10 million a year.
One of your boys, actually, Terrace Marshall, got cut.
I know. I liked Terrace. I like Terrace Marshall.
I think he's a candidate to go to your Bengals. That would be such a bad.
No, he's already on the 49ers practice squad.
Oh, well, there you go.
I was thinking that same shit too. I was like, well,
I bet he would go. I bet he could end up over there.
I liked him at LSU. He was one of those guys. It was Jamar, Jay Jettis, Terrace Marshall.
And then this one is not really surprising, but
Panthers didn't use him correctly.
Honestly, sad. Martavis Bryant got cut.
He had a touchdown.
He had a touchdown in the preseason. A nice catch too.
Drug addict.
Catch. Okay. But he's cut. I liked Martavis Bryant. We talked about it. He's not going to be on the Washington Commanders this year. I don't think he's going to any practice squads there. So his comeback was cut short. There are many more. I left off a lot.
Dalvin Cook got time with the Cowboys too.
Dalvin Cook went.
He's on their practice squad though.
Cowboys practice squad. And I saw some people petitioning that he's still very good. He's just had a bad run with the Jets because of the Jets. And
JTS.
I was like, I don't necessarily disagree, but he definitely did look like a different running back.
He went to Baltimore too. He didn't even look like a.
He looks like a different running back over there with the Jets. And you could say maybe he didn't. I don't know. It could have been a lack of touches. It could have been a lack of time to learn stuff. But he didn't look the same. But him and Zeke could be a solid backfield. We'll see. He's even 30 yet, Dalvin Cook?
He's 29.
Just over 30. Is he getting Todd Gurley treatment right now? I think he is.
I drafted fucking Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley's like 33.
Those are Falcons.
Todd Gurley's like 33 years old.
He is 29. He just turned 29.
I think Todd Gurley's like just 30 or something like that. Oh, he might be younger. He might be in his 20s, like early 30s. He's young as hell. Honestly, sad, Todd Gurley. Sad show.
He's 30.
He just turned 30. Sad, sad, sad. He was one of the best running backs in the league he was the best running back in the league for like a year or two. He had a lot of touchdowns for the Rams. That was the Jared Goff Super Bowl Rams. Lost to Tom.
13-3.
Fuck you, Tom. That's gonna do it for our news. Unless you have anything else.
I don't think I do.
Not much going on in the NBA if we keep talking about it. Mostly stuff come up soon, hopefully.
Yeah,
But
that's all I got.
our week 1 NFL predictions.
Pulls up. All right.
I'll pull it up real quick too, so I can read it back to you when it's your turn. How we're gonna do this is we're gonna fly through these. Not fly through, but we're gonna go quickly, so we can get some snippets for TikTok, and then we're gonna go in through each game and really
We could
give
just
our
read off
whys.
each of them both to say.
Give our whys. Well, I want to do 2 separate TikToks. So
Okay.
you were first or me?
You go first. I'll
All right.
read it off to you. First game of the year. We got Ravens versus Chiefs in Burrowhead.
I have a hot take this season.
Oh, shit.
I think the Chiefs are going to start out 0-2.
Holy. You play Falcons week 2?
They play you week 2, don't they?
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Forgot.
And
I'm
so
down.
This feels like a game the Ravens would win.
It really does.
They come out hot usually. I feel like the Chiefs, I don't know. They could win easily, but and the Ravens in the regular season, I feel like have been good against the Chiefs. They've beaten them in close games. I remember the one where Ravens went for it on like their own 35 to win.
Oh,
the
that
game
was
or
the
something like
Sunday
that.
Night Football. I think that was the Lamar MVP here.
Yeah.
Not
I
last
think the
year, the
Ravens are going to win
first
this
MVP.
game.
Okay. Now we got a Friday football game. We have the Packers versus the Eagles. In somewhere.
There's not really a home team. I thought it was Mexico. Maybe not. But I think I'm gonna go Eagles. Eagles, victory for sure.
Actually, let me look it up where it is real quick.
Still, I think it doesn't matter. There's not really a home team.
Doesn't matter. Glad I looked it up and just gave me a preview of it. Don't give a shit. All right. Next is NFC South. Panthers versus Saints. Saints are home, I believe. Yeah.
I think the Saints are gonna be the worst team in this division this year. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take Carolina.
Okay. Next we have Vikings versus Giants, a clash of 2 shitter quarterbacks.
I think the Vikings will win this game. I think they just have the talent. Giants are dog.
Next is the New England Patriots coming into Paycor Stadium, taking on the Cincinnati Bengals with possibly Jamar Chase.
I think your Bengals will win,
Appreciate it.
but I don't think it's a blowout. I think this will be a classic Bengals Week 1 shootout with a bad team.
Hey, Joe Burrow made it through a healthy offseason. Knock
Sure
on
did.
wood. Next is the Steelers coming into your guys' stadium.
Next.
Face the
Falcons win. I think this game
You know what? Please
at
do.
home
Please do.
will be it. I think we'll win by a good margin.
I hope you beat the fuck out of them. Next is the Texans versus the Colts.
In Indianapolis.
It is in Indy. This is a good one
It's a
here.
good game, interdivision. That means anybody could really win.
Sure, kid. Sure does.
Let's go Colts.
Okay.
Let's go Colts. Shock the world.
Even with Anthony Richardson look like dog shit.
Let's shock the world. I think Jonathan Taylor is going to run hard. I think
He's
he's
gonna run hard.
I think their defense
Well, you
is going to
coach.
be better. I think their defense is going to be better this year. And I think the Texans are going to take some time to gel.
They did get a lot
Got a lot
of
of
new
new
pieces.
pieces.
Next is the Cardinals taking on the Bills.
Hear me out right here. Give me the Cardinals. I think the Bills.
We're on the same wavelength in terms of that one.
I think the Bills could very easily be the 3rd best team in their division. And I do not
Oh
think
fuck! I
they're-
forgot the Patriots. I was gonna
I
say
do not think they're going to make the playoffs. Give me the Cardinals.
Next is a team you've been liking a lot this offseason. The Tennessee Titans going to Chicago, taking on the #1 overall draft pick
I like them.
in Caleb Williams,
I've liked them, but
the
give me
possible
give me
next
the
Patrick
Bears.
Mahomes. Ooh. Caleb
I've
starts his
really
career
liked-
1-0.
I really like the Titans this year, but like we said, a lot of new pieces. Gonna need time to gel.
Need time to gel.
But I really like the Titans this year. They have a terrible schedule, one of the worst schedules I've seen. So I haven't. It could come back to bag me, but I do like Titans this year. But give me the Bears.
Alrighty. Next is the Jaguars versus the Dolphins
In Miami, I want the Dolphins.
in Hard Rock Stadium.
I mean,
Next.
they're both from fucking Florida.
Next is a Super Bowl rematch. Broncos versus Seahawks. I think it's Super Bowl 43. Not 43. I think it was 43.
Bo Nix starting.
Bo Nix is a starter.
I think he's gonna start out 0-1.
Oh, okay. Taking Seahawks.
I don't know. It's a
Oh,
close
shit.
game, but I like Seattle. I think Seattle.
Seattle. Next is the Raiders versus the Chargers in SoFi Stadium.
Let's go with.
Gardner Minshew at the helm.
These are a lot of close games between like teams that are not great. I don't think.
A lot of division.
Let's go. Fuck. Let's go Raiders. Fuck it.
Let's go Raiders.
Let's go Raiders.
Next is Dallas going to Cleveland, taking on the Cleveland Browns.
I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to start 0-1 to the Browns. They lost.
Hope not.
They lost Tyron Smith, and their other tackle has been terrible last year. He was terrible. Terrence Steele was terrible. I think the Cowboys losing tackles is going to bite them.
Bite them right in the ass. Next is Jaden Daniels going to Tampa, taking on Baker Mayfield.
I think Jaden Daniels is going to start 0-1
God damn it.
against Tampa. Unlike other teams, they are pretty much the same team running it back. So
Yeah.
I think they're going to
The
have
chemistry's there.
early chemistry.
Next game, Sunday Night Football. We got a playoff rematch. Rams versus Lions.
In Detroit, I'll go Lions.
Okay.
I like
Just
the
like the
Rams.
playoff game.
I love Stafford. He was my 5th best quarterback in the league. I love Stafford, but I think the Lions are going to be real white hot over there in week 1.
Next, you got Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers taking on Brock Purdy in the
What a
San
terrible
Fran 49ers.
first game for the Jets, man. Like, it's just terrible. They couldn't just give him a softball, get Rodgers back into things.
Nope.
I think they're going to start 0-1. The 49ers are really good. They were with the Chiefs until the end of the Super Bowl. So
Sure was.
I
Sure
think the
was.
Jets. We'll see if they even have us on Reddick. They have a lot of new pieces too on the offensive line. I'm going loss for the Jets.
All right, that is Lucas's predictions. Now it's my turn.
We're going head to head, and I'll scroll back to the top here for week 1. You have Ravens Chiefs. Who do you have coming out week 1?
I think the Ravens will start the year 0-1. I think the Chiefs.
Oh.
I'm gonna give a score prediction on this one.
Oh.
20-17.
20-17.
It's a low-scoring game. Two good defenses.
Friday game, Packers Eagles.
I'm with the Eagles.
Eagles
I can't
quickly.
say that I'm thinking the Packers aren't gonna live up to the hype and then pick them. Can't do that.
Carolina going against Nolans.
I'm gonna take Carolina as well. I think the Panthers finished second in your guys' division. I think they do better than Tampa this year.
I don't hate that. Necessarily. Let's go Giants Vikes.
Vikings, Daniel Jones look fucking terrible.
Patriots Bengals.
Next, Cincy, of course.
My boys versus them cheaters. The Steelers.
Falcons by 50.
I do think the Falcons are going to win the game. Texans Colts.
I'm gonna go with the Texans. Anthony Richardson. I know they have a lot of pieces, but Richardson does not look good.
Cardinals Bills.
I'm also gonna take the Cardinals in this one. Like I said,
Both not high on the Bills.
I'm not believing on the Bills. They lost a lot of pieces. Keon
pieces.
Coleman, first-round draft pick, could already potentially be wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
If not, it's Curtis Samuel.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
Khalil Shakir.
Yeah. Like I said, we'll get into our reasonings after, but
Titans Bears.
I'm going to go with the Bears as well, but I don't think Caleb Williams is going to play very good.
Yeah, I think it'll be a close game. Jags Dolphins. Battle of Florida.
I'm going to take the Dolphins. I'm not very high on the Jaguars. Saying Gabe Davis.
The Bronx and the Seattle Seahawks.
I believe Bo Nix goes 1-0 as a starter.
I don't hate that either.
I believe they go into the 12-man and they
that's a tough game to pick.
beat the shit out of them. Okay, not beat the shit out of them.
Raiders Chargers.
Give me the Chargers.
The Chargers.
Yep.
Browns Dallas.
Dallas.
Your boy versus the Bucks.
Taking Jaden Daniels,
Gloria.
of course. He's going to run all fucking over him. 150 rushing yards his first game.
Rams versus the Lions.
I'm going to take the Rams in this one. Sorry, Steve. Has nothing to do.
You're done for, buddy. It's too late.
I know. He hates me.
It's too late. Jets, Niners to Monday Night Football.
I think the 49ers beat them by at least 3 touchdowns.
Jesus.
I think it's 31-10.
There have been, since we're on the Jets, there's been, agents coming out saying they have, a bad vibe going through the Jets training camp.
With Rodgers? With Rodgers?
Weird stuff,
because he's not a team player.
There's weird, that doesn't seem like a good environment right now in the Jets training camp. Take that with a grain of salt, but
Since we're on this game, I'm going to talk about why I think they're in a fucking I think 49ers pass rush. I think the Jets O-line is not going to be as advertised. I think Tyron Smith takes a step back. Morgan Moses, just like
We've
last
seen
time
that,
he was on the
yeah.
Jets, sucks dick. He had a Pro Bowl year because he had the best scrambling QB of all time. Fucking can run away from him. Can't get sacked. He runs away from you.
Yeah, we'll go top to backwards on this one. Start with the Monday Night Football game. I think the Niners win as well, and I think it's because it's just like I said, terrible matchup for the Jets to start the year against the defending NFC champions.
And Rodgers coming off an Achilles tear. He's not going to be able to run away from the pass rush.
Mike Williams coming off an ACL.
Exactly.
I'm not as a believer in this Jets team as and it sucks because like it sounds like just Jet slander. But if it was a blank team with no logo, I'm seeing 40-year-old quarterback coming off an ACL tear, or Achilles tear. I'm seeing a
Achilles is worse than
deep
ACL.
threat receiver who's coming off an ACL tear. I'm seeing 230-plus offensive tackles coming in brand new to the worst offensive line like in the last 20 years.
Elijah Tugger, injury prone, also coming off. A lot of injuries on this Jets
We
team
got
this
the
past
whole
year.
Hassan Reddick thing.
He's
their
probably not going to
defense-
play. Has he been practicing?
No.
He's not playing.
Like, 'cause he hasn't got extended. Like he's holding out. I don't understand with Hassan Reddick. And they didn't really make any moves on defense other than Hassan Reddick, and they lost pieces. So, like, by default, you have to think they're going to be a little bit worse if he doesn't play. And bad matchup to start the year. They were playing the Patriots all day, getting the
Nope.
win.
We need
They were playing a
softball.
shit team, go all day. But against the number one team in the NFC, not a good sign for me. Rams, Lions. Any thoughts?
I don't know. I like the Rams' offense. I think now they did help out in the offensive line, which is huge because that's kind of
Yeah.
actually their starting line's actually kind of shitty for week one. I just saw a tweet about it the other day. Shit. Nope. Still got to do it. I think it's a very close game. Could possibly be the game of the week.
I love
I think this is a
Stafford.
high-scoring game.
I love Stafford. I agree. This is going to be like a
30-27.
yeah. I was going to go there too. Literally exact numbers. I'm going with
Great
like
minds think alike.
a 30s 20s kind of game. Multiple touchdowns.
Good day for fantasy, you know.
I think it's going to be a David Montgomery day.
Ooh, not
a
Jahmyr
day.
Gibbs.
I think it's going to be a David Montgomery season kind of day for him because
Okay.
Jahmyr Gibbs also has a hamstring injury, so I think he's going to be slow week one, working his way through. A lot of touchdowns. David Montgomery on the goal line.
I do have Amon-Ra St. Brown as well.
But I think, in all, the Lions are going to be ready to play. Week one, Dan Campbell's not going to have them not ready to play. They're going to be hyped. The stadium's going to be rocking.
Sure will.
Stafford coming back, it's a win-win because Stafford gets the win and you're feeling good because you're like, almost like a big brother moment with Stafford, or you win the game. So
I think the Lions got, the last laugh. Now it's Stafford's turn,
yeah,
Now it's Stafford's turn.
Jaden Daniels versus the Bucks.
I want you to go first on this one.
I don't think the Commanders are going to be very good this season.
I did have some Jaden Daniels bias going in this
Jaden
pick.
Daniels could be great.
He will be great.
He lost a weapon recently, Jahan Dotson to the Eagles, which I think we forgot to mention. Jahan Dotson got traded to the
I heard he
Eagles.
was kind of shitty. That's actually reports I've been saying.
He got traded to the Eagles. They really don't have a receiver two, nor a tight end, nor a great running game. I mean, Brian Robinson, Austin Eckler, nor a good offensive line. We'll just keep adding them onto the list. Defensive head coach as well, Dan Quinn. And I've seen that story pan out a couple times, Dan Quinn in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's your boy.
And their defense got worse. So I don't really know how good this Commanders team is going to be. But the Bucks, like I said, same group, coming back at home. I think they're just going to win. Probably not like by a lot, maybe a touchdown or two. Bring home the victory.
I think the Buccaneers, I think their offense takes a big step back this year.
Big step.
And a big step back. Baker
What's a
Mayfield.
big step? Like bottom of the league? Because what were they, like fringe top 10?
Well, Baker Mayfield had a Pro Bowl season. I don't see him having nowhere near that. I see him
Okay.
going back to his Carolina days where he was fucking benched.
All right.
And Jaden Daniels, Buccaneers defense is going to have an answer for him,
Okay.
Terry McLaurin's going to have 100 receiving yards, 2 tutties. Jaden Daniels, 150 on the ground.
Sure.
He's just going to be running for his life. So, that's fucking reasonable. Reasonable.
I don't disagree that Jaden Daniels could have a good running game. We'll have to see.
Terry McLaurin, good
What you got
fantasy,
for the
good
Browns,
fantasy stock.
Browns boys. Them boys.
Oh, I think the Browns are actually going to win this game, but I already picked Cowboys, so let's make a compelling argument for them. Yeah, they got Trayvon Diggs coming back. They lost Deron Bland. I'm not the biggest believer in Deron
I
Bland.
don't know how good he is either.
He's just a ball hawking kind of guy. It
Right
could
place,
just
right
be.
time.
I was literally about to say that.
Right place, right time.
That's what I'm saying. Some of those picks were thrown fucking right at him.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have caught those.
Good
And look at me, I'm
positioning.
nowhere near a fucking NFL athlete.
Yep, sure.
It is in Cleveland, and we still don't know about Deshaun. We still don't know what you're gonna see out
That
of
was
him.
kind of my decider. I mentioned the offensive line issues for the Cowboys. Losing.
They are getting
Tyler
Jack
Guyton.
Conklin back.
They drafted Tyler Guyton,
That wasn't look as a good pick.
Dallas, but it was kind of seen as a reach. They lost Tyron Smith, and Terrence Steele, PFF wise, was the worst tackle in the league. He was terrible. I don't think their defense got better. I think DeMarcus Lawrence is only getting older.
Marcus Lawrence fucking hard.
Diggs, we'll see how good
Whatever.
Trayvon Diggs was already seen as a bad corner, other than his big playability. He allowed the most yards.
The
ever
year
in a
he
season?
led the league in interceptions, he also allowed the most yards.
Yeah, so he's a very hit or miss corner.
So it's-
Same with Deron Bland, very similar corners. And Deron Bland's gone. They lost Gilmore, who was in my opinion, the best pure corner on that team in terms of
Skill.
skill level, every play.
I was really surprised
every
he didn't
single
get signed.
They do have a good defensive line, but I think they even lost some D line depth. I think the one dude went to the.
Oh,
Commanders.
I
What's his
know. I know you're fucking talking about.
I know his name too. D starts with a D. He went to the Commanders. He left. So I don't know. I don't like the team.
Reese Hurst?
No, he might have been on the team, but that's not what I'm thinking of. Dorrance Armstrong.
Ah, yep, that was him.
Dorrance Armstrong.
Fuck.
Reese Hurst.
Oh, they just
Could've been
traded
on
for
the
a D lineman who wasn't very good.
But Dorrance Armstrong, niche pull, but he was very good at what he was doing last year as a rotational lineman. I think
He went to his boy Dan Quinn.
I think their defense just got worse. I really do. So, and the Browns, best edge rusher in the league, in my opinion, Myles Garrett. One of the best
He's
defenses.
probably the best defense player in football.
Probably the best defense, if not arguably top 5-3 defense in the league. And I think Deshaun
Gotta play him
could figure
twice
it
a
out
year.
this year. Deshaun's got the most weapons he's ever had. Probably his best offensive line with everybody healthy.
Yeah, Conklin's coming back. I think Batonio was hurt last year, or the White Teller. One of their guards.
Both the tackles got hurt last year.
I know, but Teller and Batonio are both guards.
Yeah.
Jedrick Wills.
Jedrick Wilson had hurt last year.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And the backup they drafted was from Ohio State. DeJuan James got hurt last year too.
Shit.
And the running back got hurt last year. There was a lot of injuries in the Browns team last year. Grant Delpit missed the year. It was a lot.
Grant
I
Delpit,
think-
LSU.
I think the Browns are going to be a lot better this year. I think they'll be.
Sure as fuck hope not.
I think they'll be third in your division because they have to be. But I think it'll be.
AFC North,
I
best,
think they'll be
best
a-
division in football.
I think there'll be a big drop off between 3 and 4. I think it'll be a couple games in between four.
I
games.
really hope the Steelers don't have a fucking winning record, so Mike
But I
Tomlin
like
can
the
shut
Browns
the
in that
fuck
game. I
up.
really do like the Browns in that game.
I do too. Actually thinking about it, but I already picked the Cowboys. And also, we had a lot of different.
We need
We had
to
a
have
lot of
differences,
similar.
for
Yeah,
sure,
we had a lot of
yeah.
fucking similar ones.
Gotta have differences. Raiders charges.
I do believe the Chargers will win this game. We got Herbo coming back. Obviously, the weapons is not ideal,
Yeah.
but the Raiders, they're not very compelling. I know they made some.
I'm honestly I didn't know who to pick.
It's a toss up game, honestly.
And I think the Raiders defense is worse than the Chargers. The more I think about it,
They did make some
On
moves. They
paper-
signed Wilkins.
Jack
That
Jones,
might be
they brought
it.
in Jack Jones.
Oh.
He was a felon. He's
Criminal,
a
yeah.
criminal. But the
Criminal.
Chargers do have a good offensive line. They have a
They do.
quarterback.
They got Joe Walt. They
They got
got
guys who can
Rashawn
get
Slater.
open. Josh Palmer's been good before in games.
when Keenan Allen
McConkey's-
and I think it might have been his rookie year.
Every time one of them went down, he was honestly not bad.
Exactly.
When Mike Williams, Keenan Allen got hurt, Josh Palmer was a very good step in.
And Lad
And then
McConkey.
McConkey's seen as the best route runner in the class. So the more I think about it, I want to go Chargers, but I already said Raiders, and we need differences. So let's go Raiders. Broncos, Seattle.
I picked the Broncos. The Seahawks, I don't know if they made a lot of moves that really got me going in terms of thinking they're going to be better than they were last year.
Did the Broncos?
No, they didn't.
They
They drafted Bo Nix, though.
got rid of Jerry Judy.
Fuck.
I don't know.
It's honestly a toss-up game for me, too.
I agree. It's one of those
If
games.
any
I just think
one of these
Seattle's
two teams
more
could
proven.
win, I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't want.
If
I
it's a
don't,
blow, I'd be very
I
surprised.
don't really
but
trust a rookie quarterback week 1. Let's go Seattle for me.
I don't know.
But I honestly also love K9 too. It's MSU dog.
I do like Kenneth Walker as well.
But next, Dolphins Jags. Both went Dolphins.
I don't know. Trevor Lawrence, to me, hasn't progressed as quickly as I thought he would. He was seen as this quarterback messiah, Bo Callahan-esque.
Yep.
I just watched draft day
He
the other day.
was-
That's why I made that reference.
Honestly, I'll go here with it. He was the Walmart brand of Caleb Williams. Like he was
yeah.
tank for Trevor. It was Trevor.
That's
Lawrence.
what I'm saying. Like, Trevor Lawrence was like the first overall pick since he was like fucking in high school.
Yeah,
Like,
he was going to.
he
be
was the
seen
number
as
one
amazing.
prospect, and then
Of the only guy I can think of that was a higher prospect in my lifetime is Caleb Williams. Like
yeah,
Trevor was seen as Tua was there for a second too, but Tua fell off.
yeah, tank for Tua.
Tua was getting so.
The
much
Bengals
hype,
win the
dude.
tank for Tua sweepstakes for a little bit,
Dude, Tua was fucking. He went crazy in his hype, but
and then he got hurt. Yeah, he got hurt his senior year.
Senior year was like rough.
And then I don't think Bama didn't make the playoffs that year.
I think the Dolphins are just better in every facet, like
They are.
running back, receiver, quarterback.
I
close.
think Tua's better than Trevor.
Very close, and I think I'd lean Tua right now too. Maybe not. In
He's
terms of
more
talent.
accurate. Like Lawrence can
for what they're needed for. I think Tua is a better fit for his team than Trevor.
and
is.
like other than drafting Brian Thomas, of course. They signed Gabe Davis. I'm not a big believer in Gabe Davis. He's literally boom or bust.
that is gonna be the biggest backfire of like the free agency. He sucks ass.
They gave him what was it,
ass.
3 year, $50 million? It was something like close to that. I don't remember the deal, but
He sucks ass. I hate him.
did they make any moves on defense? Their defense wasn't very good last year.
I have Eric Armstead coming back.
Oh, they did get Eric Armstead. Bastards. I
They
warned him.
extended Tyson Campbell.
He's not bad, actually. I like him.
I just think the Dolphins are better. Dolphins
Darius
defense is
Williams
better.
had a really good year last year. For
A
him.
first year, full
I don't see
healthy
him
year,
doing
Jalen Ramsey, which is going to be a completely different situation.
They
I think
did
Jalen
lose some
Phillips-
guys on defense.
They lost Christian Wilkins,
Yeah, and I
Jerome
think
Baker.
Jerome Baker, they had to cut him.
Xavier Howard.
He's still free. He sucks ass. I'm not
Yeah.
going to say it's a loss. He's
Had a
been
bad
ass
year.
the past 2
He had a
years.
bad year. Ever since he got herpes. But no, I think Dolphins are better. I like Javon Holland. I like Jalen Ramsey. I think
And like the Dolphins in like warm weather is like
don't quote
crazy.
me. I think Jalen Phillips is healthy for the season to start. I know Bradley
I don't
Chubb's going to miss
know.
it. I know Bradley Chubb's going to miss, but
I don't know if he is. Because I want to say he hurt himself like week 16 or something like that.
I didn't see him on the pup list.
Neither did I. That's what kind of Jalen Phillips. Not
He
stats.
could be healthy.
Status, dumbass. Says he'll be ready for the 2024 season. So
Yeah.
good
So,
for him. What a fucking
yeah.
Rogers takes some
and He had a
notes.
very good year last year. Very good year when
He was
playing.
having a good year till he got hurt.
But yeah, Dolphins. We're on the same page there. I think we both went Bears too, right?
Yeah, I
Same
said Caleb
page.
wasn't having a very good game,
Yeah. This is going to be like a 21-24
which
win.
even makes
here.
my take even worse about the Broncos.
I think it's going to be like a 24-21 win for the Bears. I think the Titans are going to show flashes. I think
I don't think tight. Like both offenses are going to look good because the Bears, it's a rookie quarterback, which
just
once
a lot
again
of new,
hurts my take for the Broncos.
a
beating
lot
the
of
Seahawks.
newness going on.
But like the Titans, they literally got damn near a whole fucking new offense and
It's a
defense.
coach, offense, defense, O-line, like it's
Running
a
backs.
A lot
Or
of
not
new
running
going
backs,
on
running
in
back.
Tennessee. Really, the only thing that's the same is the quarterback and some edge rushers,
Yeah,
in my opinion. So, I think they need time to gel. I think the Bears win, but I wouldn't be surprised if Titans won because I'm very big on the Titans this year. Andy Hobson missed the games, so maybe their offensive weapons don't get as good as I think they would be. But also, same page on the Cardinals Bills.
I think the Bills take a very big step back this year. I think they're going to have a losing record. I don't think they have a winning record because
I
they
hate that.
were number one in the division last year, so they're going to have a first place schedule.
Yep.
They lost a lot of pieces. I have it saved on my camera roll, but I could scroll all day for that. The amount of people they had to cut: Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer, Tre'Davious White. They lost all those guys. Stephon Diggs, who was their number 2 last year.
Gabe Davis.
It's not a big loss. It's fucking replaceable.
Yep. The only things really coming back are some offensive linemen, quarterback, running back. Everything else is kind of new.
And Von Miller was
And
kind
Matt
of
Milano's out again, dude.
yeah.
He's out for the year again.
Don't break your lamp.
Matt Milano's gone. Like,
How long is he out for?
I think he's out for the year.
Oh fuck.
I think he's in his back-to-back seasons.
Fuck.
So, like,
Matt Milano's good as fuck.
and he was good when he was last played. He hasn't played 2 years
He was an
now.
All-Pro, I think.
He hasn't fucking played. So I think
It's unfortunate.
I think the Bills are going to be bad this year. I really do. And like I said,
I think they would be fourth in division if the Patriots weren't there.
Yeah. And I've said this because when we watched the preseason games, their offense looked terrible. And I know it's
very
the preseason,
stagnant.
It's the preseason, but you're hoping to see something. I didn't see anything.
It's the preseason, so if you have your whole starting offense out there, a good chance they're not having your whole starting defense out there.
Yeah.
So if you can't even compete with the fucking backup defense, kind of same thing with Anthony Richardson. He looked very bad against the Bengals' second fucking string defense. I know that's one game, that's just nitpicking. But in the preseason's kind of what you got to do.
He's also coming off a shoulder injury as a quarterback.
His throwing motion did look different too.
A shoulder injury for a quarterback is a big injury. It's a big injury.
Especially your fucking
it's
throwing.
How you do the fucking
It's
shit.
your
It's
throwing
how you
shoulder
play.
too.
Yep.
If it was his left shoulder, okay, maybe not as worried, but
that's the next game. So
Oh.
Colts Texans. I did pick the Colts because I do think they're going to lean heavily on the run game, and I don't know if the Texans can necessarily.
The Texans did lose their 2 interior D linemen.
I don't
Their edge
think-
rushers
yeah,
are good, but
I don't think they're a run defense team. I think they're a pass rush team
Sheldon Rankins.
with good corners,
Welcome to Cincy.
solid corners, solid DBs. I think they're going to be in the Colts offensive line. It's probably going to be good now that Matt Ryan's off season going. I think they're going to be great. I think the Colts running game is going to be too much to ask for. I think one thing also with Anthony Richardson looking bad is he wasn't out there doing what he did. He wasn't out there running around making plays. He was out there staying in the pocket.
He was a pocket passer. That's
trying to
not
get
what.
back-
That's not the type of player
He's trying
he
to get back
is.
into the field of things, which I think wasn't necessarily. They probably told him, "Don't go out there running around." Just
I mean, fair. It is
find
preseason.
Find your stroke, and then that's what I think was happening. And I think the Texans, they could very easily come out and fucking 40 ball the Colts, and they could
could.
beat the shit out of them. But
This could be
I
blowout
like the
alert.
Colts defense. Leatu Latu's good. DeForest Buckner, Grover Stewart's underrated as fuck.
They have their interior D line's very good.
Their linebackers have gotten worse over the years, but they still have.
They re-signed
always
Shaq
have.
Leonard back.
They always
good when he was
have
on the
good
Colts.
linebackers. They always just are gonna have their corners. They have a slot corners.
Kenny Moore.
They address shit. I just think it's gonna be a good team. They're just gonna. And if I don't think they get blown out, but I don't know. I like the Colts.
I think Texans. I know it's gonna take a lot of time to gel, but they did add some very good pieces. The Titans had a lot of pieces too, but I think the Texans added better pieces. Other than L'Jarius Sneed, obviously, because L'Jarius Sneed is a superstar. They had Stephon Diggs, Joe Mixon, which Joe Mixon's mad rating's a
Danielle
little too
Hunter.
high. Yeah, Danielle Hunter.
I don't think Joe Mixon is good anymore, but I do like
91's crazy. And I know you can just say, oh, he's not the Bengals anymore, so you're not fucking hyping him up. No.
Low 80s.
Look at his fucking stats last year. He barely eclipsed 1,000 yards.
I don't want to be this guy. He's significantly worse than Bijan. There is a tier or two above.
I think he's just lost that step, personally.
And he could come out and shut us up, but
I wish him well. He did very good for Bengals the past 7 years. I nothing but love for him. But give him a 91?
again,
Nuts.
honestly, this game I honestly picked Colts because I felt like a lot of the answers were similar, so I wanted to go something different. I could see the Texans winning easily. Next game is my Falcons Steelers.
Oh, the 2 next games are our teams.
So we can go a little bit more in depth on these and then finish out kind of quickly with the other ones. Falcons Steelers. I think this will be a running game victory. Steelers have good pass rushers. I'm not going to deny that.
They do.
But they don't have, necessarily, in my opinion, great run stoppers. Alex Highsmith's a pass rusher. T.J. Watt, obviously, is T.J. Watt.
Well, they have Cameron Hayward.
Cam Hayward's a good guy. But they did lose... Is Stephon Tuitt still there?
No, he's been there years.
Why am I thinking Stephon
Stephon Tuitt?
Dude. I
Brother,
feel
that's like
he's-
2017.
No.
Stephon Tuitt?
Yeah. No, he's not.
Brother, it's been
He's
a minute.
not that
It's
old.
been a minute since Stephon Tuitt's
You're
been
high, bro. You're high. Stephon Tuitt? No. Don't be clowning on Stephon
there.
Tuitt.
He played 2020. It's been 4 years since he's
Okay.
played.
Why am I thinking of Stephon Tuitt, bro? I don't know.
He was good. Don't get me
He
wrong.
was good. I don't. That's why I'm remembering him. But okay, and Cam Hayward's coming off a big injury last year too. He got injured.
He's been kind of battling injuries past couple years. He's
They're-
like 35 now
They
too.
did bring in Patrick Queen, but I don't necessarily know if he's a run stopper. I think he's a kind of a
And
hybrid.
low key, Patrick Queen had a year because Roquan Smith was right beside him.
I've said on this podcast I'm not the highest on Patrick Queen either.
I think he's a good linebacker, but all pro worthy.
But then
Bit
corner's
nuts.
still an issue for Pittsburgh. I think
It is. Joey Porter, he could take a step
So-
up. That could be their one solid corner. But
I don't
after
know.
that, it's very thin.
I think their offense will struggle against our defense too. Our defense got a lot better. New pieces, gonna need time to gel. But I think it's gonna be an easy step in for Matt Judon at rush passer. Rush passer. I don't
The
know.
Steelers O line, like on paper, it's not good, but like I don't know how it's like it's just decent. That's just like the Steelers in general, and it pisses me off.
I think they're gonna have a
They
really
have a
hard time running
fucking
the football.
terrible roster, but they just somehow just find a way to win games they shouldn't win.
I think our defense is really good against the run last year. I think it's gonna continue this year.
So don't get me wrong, I think your Falcons will win, but the Steelers win, it fucking wouldn't surprise me.
I don't think
Just
it's
squeak
gonna be a
some shit
blowout.
out.
I think it's like a.
No.
I think Kirko's not gonna turn the ball over. I think it's gonna be like a
They'll probably kind of
24 to 17.
I don't want to say like ease like Kirk in, but like kind of how like the Jets are probably gonna rely heavily on the run.
I
Same
think it's
thing
gonna be like
with
a 24-17 win.
I don't
think
see
they're
you
gonna
guys just coming out and fucking shotgun formation, throwing that fucker 40
win.
times.
But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, but I do think we're gonna win. I think it's a tough matchup for us. Our first 3 games are tough, like we said. We could easily start out 0-3. I don't think we will though. I think we'll beat Steelers at home. I think everybody's gonna be really excited.
Hope you do. Hope you do.
We're back. Sorry, storage issue. Forgot to delete some
Fuck.
stuff. Might be. Well, we missed probably like 10 minutes. So we're fine. We just finished talking about the Falcons. We're back to the Bengals Patriots.
Today.
And we mentioned before it got cut out that the Patriots or the Bengals have had a tough start to Week 1.
We
in the past
have,
few years.
you know, it could be because Joe hasn't had the most healthy of off seasons.
Sure.
Let's think about it here. The year that he threw 4 picks against Steelers, I was at that game. Had a burst appendix, out for a month. Couldn't practice. I know it's burst appendix. It's not the biggest excuse. But a month of practicing, you know, it's not viable, you know?
It's not viable. He had a fucking hangnail.
He almost died. Could have died. And then, obviously, the whole fucking calf issue. Honestly, rushed him back. Should not have played the first 4 weeks last year. Should not have. He was literally a fucking vegetable in the pocket for the first at least 2 weeks.
I shouldn't have played. Probably shouldn't have played.
God, and then he re-injures and they fucking... whatever. Talk about that maybe later time, but... And then he almost fucking... He re-injures himself. Could have missed more time. See, but I do think the Bengals are a superior team. We might not have Jamar. I still think we're winning.
Yep, like we mentioned.
And
I think the Bengals screw-ups are going to be not big enough for the Patriots to capitalize. And I think your Bengals are just better, even without Jamar. We'll see. And the Patriots they're so bad, dude. They're probably the worst team in the league right now. They got to be.
I hope they prove it week 1.
They got to be. I mean, I think the Panthers got better. The Patriots literally got better nowhere. Maybe
I
quarterback.
guess, yeah, because they drafted.
Maybe QB. And we'll have to see. But there's question marks at receivers. They
have no proven receivers other than Kendrick Bourne.
Traded Judon to us.
Kendrick Bourne is mid as fuck.
Your boy's going to have all day to throw.
I hope so.
Yeah,
A new revamped line. Trent Brown, please be good. Please.
Josh Uche coming after him.
Fucking please be good. Trent Brown, please. The past
No, I
few
think
times
the
we've
team
signed
handles-
offensive linemen did not go our way. Orlando
Your boys
Brown,
handle business, though.
I fucking hope he does. I saw a clip of during practice. He had all day to throw. I don't know if that's good on our part or D-line sucks ass. I don't know. It wasn't even a completed
How
pass.
hard were they going, you know?
It was going pretty hard. Pause. And then he fucking threw it away. And I'm like, why are we showing this clip then? It wasn't even completed. It wasn't even a touchdown. Why are we showing it? And I'm like, okay, so should I be worried about our D-line? Or should I be enthused about our secondary? Clamping up our receivers for 10 seconds. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Hope he has all day to throw.
Jamar wasn't out there running.
Yeah, it wasn't Braxton. It was fucking T. Higgins and Andre
He's
Yusufas.
clapping up Trent Irwin and Yoshi.
And T. Higgins. Don't forget T. And Mike Gesicki.
T. Higgins is open. Probably. Joe missed him, probably.
Probably because he's got fucking the Twin Towers. Fucking, he's got a bunch of.
No, but
Our tackles are pretty tall.
Bengals, pay Jamar. Just do it. You're going to regret it. You're going to regret it.
Oh, Brandon Ayuk just got paid. I'm pretty sure that got missed.
Yeah, we missed that.
4 years, 120.
Ayuk got extended.
He's the only fucking
Good for
receiver
Ayuk.
not getting paid.
Good for Ayuk. But Jamar, well, it's not his time to get paid.
If the fucking 49ers can pay Brandon Ayuk, we can pay Jamar fucking Chase.
You can definitely pay him.
They're paying everybody.
Whatever he wants. You can pay him 40.
I hope he doesn't ask. He's going to ask for that.
I don't know what the deal is, but I think you're bringing the business into the Giants-Vikings.
Oh, apparently. Okay, more news about the Brandon Ayuk because I saw a tweet about it.
Yep.
Apparently, the offer he just accepted, apparently it's been on the table for 20 days.
He was playing a little cat and mouse, actually.
Selfish ass.
He's been playing a little. He's What's the word? He's been blackmailed.
Black man's got any?
He's the boy who cried wolf.
He's got any news on it or something?
He's been
He got something on John Lynch?
What am I looking for? I'm trying to say. He's been capping. No? What's the word when like you're
I think I know what you're talking about.
when you're like lying but you I don't
bluffing.
know. You're bluffing.
You're bluffing.
You're bluffing. He was bluffing. You don't know what you
Going all in.
You don't know what you finger hold. He's bluffing. Vikings, Giants. We talked about all these games, so we're gonna try to get through them quicker.
Skadoosh.
Also, because we're at 46 minutes. Vikings, Giants. I think Vikings win. We both agreed on Vikings.
Yep.
The Giants have one of the worst offenses I think I've ever seen. Jets-esque last year. It's going to be a
pretty
terrible
bad.
fucking
I mean,
group.
oh god. The more I
Very
think
bad
about it,
group.
yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad. Other than Malik,
And their defense got better and worse at certain spots. Honestly, could even
they should
out.
just trade Malik Neighbors.
And I think the Vikings are good everywhere except quarterback right now. So we'll have to see.
Next
But
game.
Vikings honestly passed that quick. Panthers, Saints. Again, I think the Saints and the Giants are going to have two of the worst offenses in the league.
I think the Saints offense will be.
They'll be better.
I think they'll be way better than the Giants, and I'm not saying that because I think Saints will be good. I just think that's how bad the Giants offense will be.
Sure. I don't hate that.
Because Derek Carr, he's not a good quarterback, but I think he is definitely steps above Daniel Jones.
Sure, yeah. I just think they're going to be bad too, though. It was so bad. Maybe in terms of yards, they'll be better. They'll probably be way better in terms of yards than the Giants, but I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a rough fucking group, bro. Rough fucking group. But the Panthers, I think, got better. Offensively, everywhere. This is definitely a step up for Bryce Young. New running back, Jonathan Brooks. We'll see when he plays. I don't know if he'll even be ready for week 1.
I don't think
Could
he
be.
will.
Adam Thielen was good last year with the Panthers.
They got Deontay Johnson. I forgot they added
Traded for
Deontay Johnson.
who's a pure route runner. They got Xavier Leggetti. I think it's Leggetti. I think it's Leggetti.
Well, shitty.
He was overdrafted, but
Could be good. Could be good.
for them. A nice
What
third
college
option.
you go to?
South Carolina.
Ah, he's a Gamecock.
Cocks.
He's a
He's
Gamecock.
I think their tight end is someone new too. Maybe not.
Could be
Tommy
Tremble.
I don't know. Their offensive line got better though. Robert Hunt. I think they just got better offensively everywhere. They're gonna have a new head coach. So
Dave
I
Canales.
think their defense did get worse.
The QB Whisperer.
Defense did get worse, losing Frankie Louvu. They lost
Brian
Brian
Burns.
They lost Jeremy Chin. They did get worse on defense, but I think
They
their
also
offense,
lost Dante Jackson, but he sucks ass.
He's sucking ass for them.
I remember one of the Bengals to trade for
I
him.
think that the Saints are just that bad offensively. It's not going to matter.
I
Could be
said
a high
I have a hot
scoring
take
game,
for the
but-
Panthers. They're going to finish 9-8 and just barely miss the playoffs.
I got them a couple games back of that, but in our division, could very easily be 9.
Got to deliver some hot takes.
But Packers Eagles.
I think the Eagles are going to win.
We both win Eagles on this one.
We did.
I think this is a game the Eagles win. The Packers defense still has its question marks.
Rashawn
get
Gary's
better.
only getting older.
Sean Gary's still like 27 though.
Are you sure?
Yeah. He's a young guy. He's got paid last year. He's a young dude. If Rashawn Gary's older than that, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, he's 20. What the fuck?
He's very young.
Who the fuck am I thinking of? Preston Smith, not fucking Jesus.
I was gonna say Rashawn Gary was fucking. He just got paid, and he's really good too. They did get Xavier McKinney too, but I think the Eagles' offense is just gonna be very good. Run the ball, run the fucking ball,
Preston Smith is not that.
run the ball,
good.
then pass. Don't worry about anything except running until it doesn't work. Then start throwing the fuck. Or run that play action. It's gonna be a lethal combination. I think the Packers offensively could start slow.
They could take a big step down from.
We'll see how they play.
I don't even say from last year, from the last half of the year.
And I think the Packers fans really hate the DC over there. I think it's like fucking Joe something.
Joe Lombardi.
No. The Packers fans hate their DC. And he might even got fired. Maybe I'm tripping. But they hate him.
Joe Barry, that's who it was.
Barry. They hate Joe Barry.
He got fired.
Joe Barry. He did get fired?
I think he did. Yeah, it's now Jeff Hafley.
All right, so maybe the defense will be better. No Joe Barry. But I do think the Eagles still win. I think the Eagles' offense is better. I think their defense is better. I think their
They're just
coaching's
better.
I think they're just better.
They're just better.
And if they do lose, it's because of where they're at, I think.
Upset alert.
But last one, Ravens Chiefs.
I picked
We're
the Chiefs.
split.
He picked the
We're
Ravens.
split on this one.
There's really no reason.
Yeah, we've talked about it. There's no reason
They're both-
other than I have a feeling the
They're
Ravens are
arguably the two best teams in the league. You can argue they are the. I mean, top to bottom, they are pretty both solid.
very good.
They're probably both going to be at the end there. You know,
I
than
think
the
they both
Bengals, of
drafted
course.
well.
Than the Bengals. But,
I
you
think they
know,
both drafted well, too. Nate Wiggins is a good pick for the Ravens, I thought. I thought the Chiefs getting Xavier Worthy was good. We'll see how that works for him. They just brought in Juju as well. I don't know if you're anything right, but Xavier Worthy, Juju, Rashee Rice seems to not be getting anything suspension or
Yeah.
anything, so we'll see.
they got their number one back. Oh, other than Kelsey, but
And then Kelsey, I mean, he's not getting younger. I think he'll have a better year this year, though. Last year he had kind of a down year.
I don't know.
I'm not a believer in he's going to take a step back. I mean, how much of a step back could he take?
They got more weapons, so he might not be getting the ball as much. I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't like
he's
that.
35.
I don't like the take.
He's 35.
I don't like the take. He's still, but he never really was.
I like Travis Kelsey. No hate.
I
on
don't
him,
think he was someone who relied based on like his physical abilities. So I don't think he was a
Mm.
physical guy. He was a skill guy. But again, not much
but
reason.
if him and
other
Taylor
than
have any issues, you know,
just a feeling. I think the Ravens are going to win. I really do.
just a feeling,
So
just
I
a
don't
hitch.
know. I'm gonna turn off this because yeah, copyright issues. I don't know who that is. It's just golf. This is episode 9. Apologies for the quality.
Let's golf.
We'll fix it.
I don't know.
But that'll do it. And then our last thing we want to do is talk about our fantasy teams for NFL because we did
Have our fantasy draft over the
for
past
all the
weekend.
boys. And this is our, like, in terms of us two, our most competitive probably. Your
Hope
dad's
so.
league's whatever, but like I'm competitive, but it's not doesn't mean as much to me as this one. And we're gonna start out. Let's
This is a 12-man league.
Let's go pick by pick this time. My first
Okay.
pick at the 105 was Tyreek.
My first pick at the 106 was Amon-Ra St. Brown. Had my chance at Jamara.
He passed on Jamal.
Feel a little better about it now, knowing that he still hasn't
Sure.
even practiced.
My second round, I went Kamara. I felt early about it. I really did, but I feel like I had to. I felt like I really didn't get good. I felt like I had to reach on players. I had to.
I took ETN. Sean took Chris Olave over ETN. Thank you, Sean.
I would have taken ETN on the comeback. He was ahead of me. It came
Yeah.
down to ETN Kamara. I wanted ETN, but
You took James
Kamara.
Conner over me, too. I wanted him so fucking... I had him queued up. You took James Conner. I was like,
really,
bitch, yeah.
I was gonna take Pat Freiermuth, and you took him. I was like, okay,
Oh.
whatever. My third
Okay,
pick
whatever.
was Kenneth Walker in the third round.
My,
big on Kenny Walker.
my third pick was Mike Evans.
Good cat. I wanted to.
I also wanted Kenneth Walker, too.
I like Kenneth Walker. I like that. I thought receiver. I had the option of Mike Evans. I thought receiver. There's just a lot more receivers than there are running backs. So I wanted to go different there. And then in the fourth round, I went Devonta Smith.
I took Patrick Mahomes.
I had the option of Devonta Smith or Jalen Waddle, and I went Devonta Smith.
Waddle more.
I like Waddle more. I just didn't want to have two Dolphins receivers because the
Oh,
odds,
yeah, you have Tyreek. Yeah, never
odds
mind.
that they
I would have
both
taken
do-
Devontae then.
the odds they both do good on the same week
Yeah.
is low to me.
That's why
So,
when you took Chris Godwin, I was thinking about it, but I was like, I already have Mike Evans.
yeah. So I like Devonta Smith there.
I forget after what I took.
Round 5.
I don't know pick for pick what I took here.
Round 5, I went James Conner. Does
Actually-
that ring your bells?
Actually, here, let's go to my email. Gave me a recap.
I took James Conner in the 5th round.
Okay, here it is. My 5th round pick. Oh, it was DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, okay. I went James Conner, then you went Swift. Were you going to take James Conner before
I
Swift?
fucking so was, yes.
Yeah, James Conner, he's a fantasy guy. He's a fantasy
He
player.
is. He's like,
He's really good in fantasy.
he is.
And I'm thinking is that a reach? 5th round, James Conner? 2nd round,
No.
Kamara? I don't know.
It's not a reach if you didn't take him. I sure as fuck would have.
Devonta Smith, 4th round? I don't know. I don't know. I felt like I had to keep reaching on players. But 6th round, I think I went Christian Kirk? Maybe Chris Godwin? One of them.
I went with Cal Pitts.
Yeah, sure.
That's when I took your boy Kyle.
And then I went Christian Kirk, Chris Godwin. That was I went back to back with them. So
I took D Hop in the 7th round.
yeah, he was hiding down there. I think then I went to Jake Ferguson at tight end, in round that would have been 9, 8.
Who?
Jake Ferguson.
Oh, maybe. I took Nick Chubb in the 8th round.
And then no, not necessarily round for round after that. I ended up going. My quarterback went with Caleb first.
I think you took him in the 10th round.
I went Caleb 10. Yeah, that sounds right.
You went 10th and 11th.
And then 11th, I went Tua as my backup. Tua is the stack with Tyreek. I like that.
I had that stack last year. Worked. I mean, I didn't make playoffs.
I thought Tua was
they were-
very underrated in these fantasy rankings. He was like way below a lot.
There's
of
a
guys.
lot of quarterbacks. It's just because he has no rushing upside. That's probably the biggest thing with him.
I mean, I don't know if how rushing upside. I'm not a big fan of drafting quarterbacks on rushing upside. I'm not. I don't like that. It's a thing, but like I don't think it should be the main thing. Like
That's if only like they're pure like rusher.
Anthony Richardson was supposed to go ahead of a lot of guys, and I'm like, no.
No.
Like I wouldn't have took him over Burrow or fucking like. There's a lot of guys. I wouldn't take him over.
I
Jalen
took
Hurts.
Addison in the 9th round. I took Jerry Jeudy in the 10th round. I took Goff in the 11th round.
I got McConkey.
I was gonna take Tua right before you took him.
Really?
Mhm.
I went Lad McConkey. Adam Thielen. I drafted Ty Chandler. Maybe Aaron Jones gets hurt again.
I did see like a lot of people say like you should take Ty Chandler.
I didn't see much about it. I really just thought
I saw it the other day.
Good for me then.
I took the Chiefs defense. I took Jalen McLaughlin. You know, he's good rushing upside. Javonte Williams, I don't know. He's kind of taking a step back and gotten injured. And that's when I took Pat Freiermuth and then Gabe Davis. Then my kicker was Dustin Hopkins. So I guess I took Gabe Davis second last round.
And then I snuck in Adam Thielen, Jalen Polk. I think I took Jalen Polk in the last round, but my defense is the Dolphins, and my kicker is Cairo Santos.
Bears.
For the Bears. I think the Bears could be in
The
field goal
Bears.
range a lot. I feel like the Bears should be in field goal range, not good enough to punch it in a lot. And he actually had a good year last year, Cairo Santos. It was fantasy. I think he had like 130 points, something like that. Solid year.
ESPN gave me
Solid teams.
a B draft grade.
Where do you see your draft grades at?
Emailed.
Oh, fuck. All right. I'll look at it later. But
Well, yours might be higher. They project more points for you.
that could be just week one, though, honestly. My
Mhm.
phone's over there. It's recording. Dumbass.
Self harm.
Dumbass. That'll do it for NFL, as we're going to go to the NBA. Combine these two segments. Back, baby.
We are back.
NBA. We
Woohoo.
talked about the NBA news, not much. Our
Other than
big segment.
Curry.
We've been doing positional rankings. You know this. We did point guards, we did shooting guards. Small forward and power forward are weird because we're in a league. We're in an era of positionless basketball, my friend.
There's a lot of small forwards that play power forward, and there are a lot of power forwards that play small forward.
A
So
lot.
we just said, fuck it, and we're just going to combine them.
Top 15 forwards.
Not small, not power.
You know, we're going to go with just top 15 forwards, and then we'll do our centers.
And I didn't put Jalen Brown here because I put on my shooting
Yes,
guards.
we left off Jalen Brown.
That could be a fuck up because it makes sense.
He does play
Derek
the three.
White.
Yeah.
Does play the two.
Hand up count. That's on me. Hand up accountability on that one.
Fucked up.
We'll say sorry.
Regardless, he's not making his list.
He's
Just kidding.
still-
He would have made his list.
He'd be at the bottom. Starting out, do you have any honorables?
No. Since we did 15,
I
don't
didn't
know
have any
rules.
honorables, but I thought maybe shout out Chris Middleton. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
he didn't make my list, and he's honestly he's listed as a shooting guard this year. Crazy.
Torian
Ever.
Prince can start the three?
Has he ever
Bullshit.
played shooting guard?
No, he's never.
I don't know. Chris Middleton's
Never
four.
ever. Maybe when
Who's
with
he got a
Detroit.
15?
I got Klay Thompson. That's why I got the 15.
My 15 is Michael Porter Jr.
He's my 14.
So there you go. I left off Clay. Sorry, Clay. I think the guys ahead of you are better. I have MPG at 15. I don't hate Clay though. I mean, I don't know.
He's
Clay's
15 for me.
gonna have a hard time to eat some buckets.
I thought about him. Scott, I'm not big on Scotty Barnes. A lot of people are.
I left off Scotty Barnes.
I'm
too.
not.
I left him
Julius
off.
Randle. No,
Never
I
thought
don't
about
like
it.
you at
Never Thought
all.
about it. Never thought about it. My 14 is Pascal Siakam.
I left off Pascal.
Okay.
I'm, once again, not big on Spicy Pete.
I'm not as big as he's not like. I think some people could have him as like.
I will say he was a
Higher.
big part for the Pacers, but
But I thought he played very well in the playoffs. Like he had him, his midi was locked in the playoffs.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see his name, and then like once I made the list, I was like, "Fuck it, he's our left off."
But I had him at 14. I like.
I would
guys
have him
ahead
at
of
15. I like Michael Porter over Scott.
I love
Pascal.
MPJ though. I hate him, but I also love him.
He's
too.
a fucking
He's
hell of a
fucking
shooter.
Such a good shooter.
the greatest shooter of all time. He's playing the fucking Lakers. You have Spicy P at 14.
Dude, my 13. Who do you got?
I have Jalen Williams,
Okay.
who I tried
J-Dub.
putting in my shooting guard.
I also got J-Dub.
He's not a shooting guard. He's small forward.
He's my 13 as well. So it's a great minus thing alike.
There you go. Who's
I
number
think
12?
he could take an automatic step back. Maybe not step back, but there's more miles.
His His points per game could drop, and not his efficiency.
Yeah, he's got a lot. 12,
He's still a decent
I have
defender.
Larry Markkinen.
Markkinen did not make my list.
Really?
No.
He's a what did he score last year? 25 plus per game.
He's on a shit team.
He's on a bad team.
Bradley Beal treatment.
Sure.
When he was
sure.
with Cleveland, wasn't very good. I know that Cleveland wasn't like great, but like
he wasn't even seen as that player yet.
That's what I'm saying.
So like,
I don't know. It could be his calling.
I'm higher on Lowry. I think he's a stretch forward.
I like Lowry,
NBA
but
is a
I
big
don't know.
thing. So I'll go.
At number 12, I have Brandon Ingram. You left him off.
Left him off.
Okay. I don't
Sorry,
hate it.
Bi. If he's having an off night offensively, what is he doing?
Not much.
Nothing. He's doing
But,
nothing.
he's a consistent 21 points a game since he's been with New Orleans. I looked up his stats, 36% from 3. 50% from the field.
League average?
21.
Fuck you.
Fuck
I think he's
you.
getting traded too, so we'll see where he ends up.
Okay.
My 11 is Michigan State Spartan dog, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Oh, fuck. Left him off, too.
D-boy, he won D-boy last
Fuck!
year. 2 years ago? Was it 2 years ago now?
I think he was their center last year. I think that's why I didn't fucking put him there.
Yeah, could have been. He could be confused as a center.
Yeah.
But they got Zach Edey now.
That's what it was. I looked at center and I never mind.
But he's a forward. He's
Yeah.
a forward. He doesn't play center. Triple J.
My
Spartans, dog.
11 is Zion Williamson.
I have Zion at 10.
Zion,
Other than a spin move, what is he?
Zion, you have the potential to be at the top of this list. Your fat ass needs to stay on the fucking court.
I saw a TikTok the other day, and I was dying. It said, Zion to miss 3 to 4 days, and it said Thanksgiving.
Dude,
So funny.
I have never seen an NBA player
Chuck
have
Barkley.
so much fucking issues with their weight.
The only one I can think of is Charles Barkley. Like he had weight issues. And Shaq. Like that's the only people I can think of. But Shaq
Shaq was at the end of his career, though.
Shaq
wasn't necessarily like Shaq fucking won MVP. Zion, I'm not gonna lie, he was cooking the Lakers in the playing game. And honestly, him getting injured might have been the reason we won the game. Because I'm not gonna lie, we couldn't fucking stop him.
Well, he's just spin. He's a small Shaq, in my opinion.
He's a small, big K brand of Shaq. That's what. That's
he's
what
a
Zion
special
is.
K Shaq.
Special K. Kmart.
I have at 10 though. Who'd you have
Okay.
at 10?
Carl Anthony Towns.
I have Cat at 9.
Okay.
Look at us.
Same fucking. Really, there's a lot of our
I
rankings.
think he's a better scorer than Zion. That's the only reason I left him up. But Zion's a way better defender. So Cat's probably the worst defender on the list.
I will say he didn't do a bad job on Jokic in the playoffs.
Who does? Was he gonna outrun him? I mean, as long as he's getting the contest up, what else has he got to do?
Wow. Fair. Fuck Jokic. He's not on my fucking top 10
Cat
centers.
mostly struggles against like uber athletic players. Like he's not an athlete like that. So I have Cat at 9. Who uses your 9?
My 9 is Mr. Sparkplug, Jimmy Butler.
Okay, I have him a little higher. I don't hate it though because like I could easily switch him for my 8. I think.
Okay. Well, the thing is, Jimmy Butler, he's there. But, we're talking past couple years, carried some teams to the finals that had no fucking business being there.
Yeah.
But he could get traded, and, he's not the same player he once was. Good
I
spark
think
plug,
he's gonna
though.
have it. I think he's gonna take a step back in terms of. I think that how many times the Heat just gonna run it back, dude? Motherfucker, this is what year 4 now. Run it back.
Jimmy Butler
Since the bubble, been running it back.
isn't fucking LeBron James. Sorry.
Yeah, they've been running it back since the bubble. I really don't.
He's not going to fucking pull 50-point games out of his ass in the playoffs every year. He's not going to do it.
No.
No.
My 8, I have Paulo Banchero.
Holy shit, so do I.
There we go. Paulo
Holy
Banchero.
shit.
Big fan of Paulo.
I did think he had I think his year 1, I think he might only be good because the Magic sucked ass. Then this past year, they made the playoffs.
Won you over?
He did, sure did.
Yeah, I think he went to 7 with Cleveland. And I
Went
thought
to
that was
7.
I remember telling Logan that I thought that was going to be a 4-0 like Cleveland and 4. Shut me up.
That would have been
Good for Magic.
That would have been a 5 game, maybe a 6 game, maybe Magic.
We have their
around,
coach,
JB Bickerstaff.
JB Bickerstaff. Cleveland, thank you.
The fuck? Okay. Who's your 7?
Jimmy.
Okay.
Jimmy's 7.
I have DeMar DeRozan at 7.
Wow.
Yep.
7.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I left DeMar off the list.
You left him off the list?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
7?
I like him over these guys.
Fuck. I don't know. That shocks me.
You left him off the list?
Yeah.
You think Michael Porter's better than DeMar DeRozan?
Yeah. Oh, well, he's also going to be the third option now in Sacramento. Like, motherfucker's going to average 14 this year.
He's a bucket, though. He's not a very good defender. All
What
right.
has he been doing? He's over there running laps for the Chicago Bulls.
I know, but Chicago's team kind of sucked
30,
ass.
well, 35?
Left him off the list. Okay.
Off the list. Fuck
Shit.
out of here. I wasn't even going to mention him.
Shit.
My honor rolls were like Evan Mobley. That's a lot.
I liked DeMar.
Oh, 7.
I want him to go to
You
the
think
Lakers.
he's better than Cat
Fuck yeah.
and Paulo?
Yep.
That's crazy. No, that's nuts. Oh,
DeMar DeRozan at 7.
all right. Fuck it. Stand on it.
Fuck yeah. I'm
Stand on
I'm
it.
standing on it.
Why?
I like him. He's been consistent throughout his whole career. Let's just look up his stats. Now, sure, have the fucking Bulls been great? No, but he's averaged 25 the past 3 years
Sure.
on good efficiency.
He was 25 last year.
24, but he averaged.
Okay.
He's been a great scorer. He had more points than Curry all time until this past year.
Okay. I mean, if looking at it, I maybe he's better than MPJ. Not better than. I can't put him higher than that though. In terms of forwards,
He's 7 for me though.
fuck it. We went at the same 6. Paul George.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul George number 6 for me.
Paul George.
He's not a shooting guard.
Yeah, not a shooting guard. He's playing forward for the
I thought he played shooting guard last year.
Sixers.
He is playing small forward Sixers too.
I think he's a good defender. He's a hot flamethrower scorer. Has his consistency and choose in the games when they matter, but you never know. I think he's going to be solid for the Sixers.
He'll be their second up. Yeah. He's Maxey? I don't know.
27, I think, for Maxey last year. 27
I don't think he's
of
on
them
good efficiency
motherfuckers.
though. And Embiid
27.
missed a lot of games.
I want to say he was averaging like 25 when Embiid was playing, though. Don't quote
Maybe,
me.
you know, Maxey's a little younger.
I'm expecting a 20-pluser from him,
Maybe,
so.
you know, Maxey could step more into that point guard role this year.
I'm leaning like 21, 22 for him. Points per game.
Maybe they paid him $50 million.
We'll see.
They gave him
We'll
that
see.
bag.
This should be similar-ish, but maybe different.
Top
Who's your
five.
5?
I have Kawhi Leonard.
Same. Kawhi.
You know, chance it could be higher. How to fucking play, especially when it matters.
Dude, our TikTok actually got a little bit of traction. Like he just no complaints out of this TikTok that Kawhi looks like he doesn't even want to be playing basketball. I was expecting maybe some. How the fuck do you know, white boy? You just fucking.
My boy's crazy.
You just fat and you sit in your dorm and talk. I was gonna be like, that's what I was expecting, and now no complaints. Just
Only for Knicks fans.
Just Knicks
No, we
fans.
hate their
Really,
team.
the Knicks fans are the only people that are giving us
They're
trouble.
delusional fans.
But Kawhi again when he's playing could arguably be 2 or 3. We'll see.
He's very good. He's one of the more complete players in the league.
It's gonna be a lot harder for the Clippers this year.
He is arguably one of, if not the best two-way player in the fucking league. When he's healthy.
My number 4, Kevin Durant.
Oh, okay.
Kevin
Okay.
Durant. Strictly because I think the guy above him is better. He's younger. I don't care about the Olympics. I'm leaving it to Tatum's 3. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, fuck. I've Tatum at 4.
Regular NBA season basketball. At this point in their careers, Jason Tatum is a worse scorer, not by a wide margin, but he's a better defender. I think he's a better playmaker too. So I think
Katie's not much of a playmaker.
give me Tatum. Give me Tatum. I'm expecting better out of
I have
Tatum.
Tatum at the 4.
I think Tatum's gonna come out with some fucking anger too, buddy. I think he's gonna come out ready to
He's
play
got
some ball.
fucking vengeance.
I think he's gonna play some fucking heart this season.
But he had a
bud.
lot of
fucking-
DNPs in the Olympics,
A
though.
lot of fucking bullshit going on.
Him
for
and
Jason Tatum.
Tyrese Halliburton, same
A
amount.
lot of bull.
Actually, I don't think
BS.
Tyrese Halliburton set the court in the Olympics.
He's done so dirty in this era. Since the finals, honestly. Ridiculous. LeBron-esque hate.
Hey, at least you got the 2K cover.
Yeah, I mean, thank God. You can cover to sit the fucking bench. The photo is him on the bench to Team USA. That's the photo.
Dude, the meme is like Steve or Jason is like, "Hey Steve, what do you think I'm gonna play? Go get LeBron some water."
Oh, Tatum.
I get LeBron.
Prove wrong.
I get LeBron some water.
What you? Take a drink out.
Your number. I'll be the guy that fucking. There's a guy who fucking
I'll take
holds
his lid
LeBron's
off.
mouth cup. How much that fucker get paid? I'll do it.
I'll take his lid off.
Here you go, King. Here you go. I'll hold it for you. My number 3 is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Whoa.
I like KD.
Two?
Yep, he's 2, baby.
Oh.
I like him a lot. I said he was my 3rd. I thought he was the 3rd best player in the league. I gotta stick with it.
Where'd you have Giannis?
3.
Oh, the best players in the league.
I don't know. It's on my computer. I think I had him
4 or 5.
Yeah, I didn't have him 4 behind.
Okay. Fuck it.
Giannis, not a good shooter.
No,
He's got his limitations.
he gets for me like Shaq treatment though. Dominant.
He is very dominant.
dominant.
He is probably
Doesn't need to shoot.
the Shaq this generation.
Doesn't need to shoot.
I know Zion's like a baby Shaq. Giannis is like Shaq Jr.
Yeah. If Special K is
Jared Jr.
if
Zion's
Special
Special K. He's
K,
like Walmart.
Giannis can be Walmart. There you go. No, but I mean, sure.
I
Okay.
like Kevin Durant. Always have.
I
Even
don't mind.
even
I
he
don't
went to
hate
Golden
him.
State.
He's 4, but I think forwards are very stacked.
It is a very stacked group here.
2. I didn't think you'd have him over Giannis though. I thought we just have a difference between 4 and 3. Okay.
Nope. Kevin
Who's
Durant.
your number 1, Kuzma?
Kuzma's crazy. He played with Kuzma.
Fucking goat.
La Captain America.
Fucking goat.
My chocolate strawberry.
Is he even
My
a question?
glorious sunshine chocolate king, LeBron James. Is it,
Star of hit show top starting 5.
and the Olympic MVP.
The GOAT, man.
Where's
Fuck,
Where's?
I'm done. I'm just gonna address him as the GOAT. If you don't know, then you're not watching.
Did you see what he said the other day about like him and Bronny
Yeah.
playing on court?
Call me GOAT.
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
Oh
yeah,
my God,
LeBron!
if Jordan
Talk
said
your
that.
shit.
If Jordan said that, it's oh my God, he's so fucking badass, Kyle. Kyle, he's so badass. Like, oh my God, he's so cool. Like he's got the dog in him, huh? He thinks he's the GOAT. LeBron doesn't. Dude, you're gonna be. So you can't call yourself GOAT. Someone else gotta call you
I
GOAT.
know, fucking show
Shut
off.
the fuck up, buddy. Shut the fuck
Talk
up.
your shit though, Bron.
If Kobe said it, oh my God, the
Fucking mama
the
mentality.
brother. You gotta
God.
believe you're the best and think you can be the best. LeBron says it. You should never call yourself the best, dumbass. God,
You gotta think you're the best or be the best.
you gotta be the best. Be the best.
You gotta wake up,
God
look yourself in the mirror, and be like,
damn,
I'm the
buddy.
fucking GOAT.
LeBron says it's a problem. It is funny though. What do you think Brian's gonna call him?
Daddy.
I think you're gonna call him Dad. Out of habit. How the
Papa.
fuck? How the fuck are you not?
Have you seen his little skits where he's like, Papa?
LeBron's like, if we're in transition, he's like, Dad. Be like, don't fucking call me Dad.
Dad, I'm in the corner wide open. Shut the fuck up.
I don't think they're really court at all together.
No,
this
they're
season.
not.
Maybe in some fucking burners.
Maybe in some in-season tournament games.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're playing the
Yeah.
fucking
I'm
Portland
expecting another in-season
Trailblazers.
tournament title. Expecting a 2-0 in-season tournament.
God, oh my gosh, we got flamed for putting up a banner. God,
Dude,
I
they
did think the
can't
banner
do
was a little bit
I
outrageous.
can't do anything. Well, they're trying to build something. It's like
And fucking,
LeBron's fault.
I swear, if anybody other than the Lakers don't win it this year, I swear to God, I better see the same fucking
Yeah.
backlash from it.
Fucking Steph Curry wins the in-season tournament. Wow, generational win there, huh? Fuck
Oh,
you.
he's arguably the same as LeBron.
Fuck
Fuck.
you.
I mean, in-season tournament titles, Jordan now.
The GOAT LeBron is number 1 in the league, in the position group, in every forward.
We can just do players. He's
Don't
number
agree,
one. We
shut
can
your
do
fucking mouth.
humans. He's number one.
It's fair. He's up there with GHS. GHS. Christ himself. He's right there.
Well,
Maybe.
Jesus,
Maybe above.
that's crazy. We're gonna get some backlash for that.
Ah!
Okay.
I believe in him. He's my Lord and Savior,
You're-
LeBron James.
Fuck, you're getting struck with lightning.
Plus, Jesus, he knows, though. It's all about heart.
Hey,
He blessed LeBron.
he sure did.
And he blessed me with the love for LeBron. All right. Let's head into some trivia.
Let's get it.
We have Pirtle in connections today. Let's see if our connections grade can be better. I'm not even going to cut. We're just going to go straight into
Our
it.
connections was pretty bad last week.
Pirtle, we have been dialed. We have been absolutely dialed on Pirtle.
LeBron James.
We haven't missed a Pirtle. We've been in 2. We've been in 2 for every Pirtle. And our number 1 guess, always, will be LeBron James.
The glorious king. The goat.
And we're starting off with a good start.
Really?
In the West.
He's in the West.
In the Pacific Division.
He's in Lakers division.
He's a guard/forward.
Oh, this shit again. They said Kevin Durant was guard slash
He's
forward.
6'8", 6'7".
Okay.
And his number is close to 23. He's obviously younger than 40.
Okay, well, it's not Kawhi.
Can't be Kawhi. Well, maybe.
No,
He's
his
two.
yeah.
Can't be Kawhi. Clippers, Kings.
No way it can be Kevin Durant again.
No, he's 35.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So guard/forward.
DeRozan. Maybe DeRozan.
Could be DeRozan.
He's around 6. What's number is he wearing? We looked it up.
It's
wearing
21. Can't do it. Can't look it
I think
up.
he might be wearing 21.
Fuck. What is it, dude?
I think he could be 21. I really do.
I think it was 14.
I can't remember. I can't remember at all.
Oh no. Wait, is it close to 23? Like the
Close
number?
23. It's
Okay.
under though, so it's 22 or 21. Or 20, I guess.
Where's number?
We got Kings.
Okay, let's think of the teams in their
Warriors.
Warriors. Wiggins.
Wiggins 23.
He's
Or
22.
Draymond's 23. Wiggins, guard/forward?
You think Draymond will be a guard/forward?
No, but
Well, they thought KD was a guard/forward.
I guess.
So Wiggins makes sense.
How tall is Wiggins?
6'7",
Could be Wiggins.
I think. I can't look it up. Fuck. Can't do it. Nope.
So we were down to Wiggins, DeRozan.
The Suns.
Suns,
they have-
nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody relevant, at least. We have to deep dive. And KD's closer in age to LeBron, too. He's like 37. Can't be KD. Wiggins.
Or the Clippers.
It's Kawhi.
Who they got. I'm getting the vibe this isn't a good player. I'm getting the vibe this is a
Batum's close in age.
bench
so.
player.
I don't hate Wiggins, honestly. I really don't.
Let's fucking run him.
Andrew Wiggins.
Run it. Is it?
No.
Fuck.
What
we get?
6'7",
We get any news though?
under 22.
Oh, Wiggins is 6'7"?
Yeah.
Knew it.
Younger than 29 significantly.
Oh, we
So
got a
he's
young
like-
we got a young
he's
player.
like 26, 25.
Did he play for the Warriors?
So we didn't get our
So he's 6'7".
Yep.
He's younger. Doesn't play for the Warriors.
under 22.
Obviously we got the
So he's like 21. Is it like a Terrence Mann?
I think he wears 14.
I think he wears 21.
No. I think he
No?
wears 14.
Terrence Mann?
Yeah. Is it
Perhaps.
I think he's on the Clippers. They drafted like a couple of
He's
forwards
not
in the
that
past.
young. We're talking like, I mean, he could be, I guess. He's younger than 26. And he wears like 21.
What numbers? What's his name? Coffee? Amir Coffee? What numbers he wear?
Fucking no clue. We can run coffee.
Down to run him.
Amir Coffee would be a pull. It's not Amir Coffee. But he's a Clipper.
Called it, so
He's
just
a fucking Terrence Mann.
run him. Why not?
No. Where's 14? He's a Clipper, though.
Called it.
Who? He's a Clipper?
Who did they just recently draft?
Just now?
No, maybe.
I don't think they had a pick.
When did they draft the year before?
BJ Boston?
I was thinking that.
I don't know what number he wears. 3 years younger than 27, too. So he's young.
So like 23, 24?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. They went deep with us today. Young. Brandon Boston is probably like 22, 23.
I'm trying to. Wait, here. Show me the silhouette.
You want to go silhouette already?
Yep. And we've already guessed. We have, what, 4 guesses? 5? That fucking looks like OG Anunoby.
I don't know who
It's
the
obviously
silhouette
not
looks
him.
like.
Oh my gosh. What is this?
I don't hate Boston. We still have 3 guesses.
Like I said, we don't win. They give us KD, Joel Embiid, and then give us this shit? Okay. Let's have a medium here.
He's not even on the team. He's
Oh.
over in San Antonio now.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well, not BJ Boston.
but he's either 23 or 24, so that helps. 21. Who did they draft a forward just now? I don't know.
Oh
They didn't have a good pick.
no! It was last year. Oh my gosh! I'm picturing his
Forward?
name. His last name. Okay, his last. I don't want to say his last name. Kind of sound like wait. His last name I think is Brown or something. Like a common last name like that.
Brown. 6'7" guard slash forward. 23 or 24 years old.
Oh my gosh! They drafted him last year.
Let's check out the silhouette.
I literally
again.
saw a TikTok a couple weeks ago about who can play fucking Paul George. They're talking about this guy.
Who is that? I don't know who that is at all. Got nothing for that silhouette. Scrub ass.
I know. They gave us KD, Joel Embiid, and this shit.
Yeah.
Where's the fucking medium, dude?
Maybe we're going with a. Fuck's over there.
It's not Terrence Mann. It's not. Obviously, it's not BJ Boston. Doesn't play for him. It's not Amir
Did
Coffey.
Terrence Mann ever wear 21?
I think he always will. Maybe when he first got drafted. I don't know.
I feel like I'm picturing him at 21. He's not 23 though.
Oh no, never mind. I was thinking Norman Powell. He's 24. And he's not young either.
21. Is it like a Bobby Brown?
Bobby? No.
You better just type it in Brown, see what comes up. Greg Brown.
Nope.
Kendall Brown. Kobe Brown.
Yes! Him.
Kobe Brown is the answer.
Really?
Yeah. Kobe Brown.
I only know that because of TikTok.
Let's go.
Yes!
Fuck yeah, we got it. Streak alive. As we head into connections.
There's a lot of Lakers, apparently, you've said.
Connections, we have not had our best goings of things, but let's just hope we stay away from the Olympics here today. All right.
Jordan has much assists in the Olympic game because fuck.
Trying to
Get
go
closer for this one.
more open for you.
Look connections. Look goats. All right. So, I see one,
Rondo.
two.
Are we thinking maybe bubble ring? LeBron, Dwight, Avery Bradley, Rondo?
Yeah.
The crazy bubble championship?
Bullshit. It works.
They said no.
It works. All right.
Sure that's right.
Did Rick Fox play the Lakers in the 90s? Or it could be 2000s.
Yeah, all day. He was definitely on the teams they won championships with.
That was the early 2000s. So,
We have AI. He was in a championship against Kobe and Shaq.
played in the 2001 finals.
Sure.
That could be AI, Kobe, Shaq, and Rick Fox. That's a deep pull, though.
3 Lakers,
like-
1 AI.
Yeah.
All-time great power forwards? Is that on here?
Malone,
Tim Duncan.
Timmy D. I think it's where the.
Yeah, I'm not
Is that
sure.
Dario Saric?
It is Dario Saric and Bojan Zubac. We go with foreigners? I think these look this crazy.
Who is that? Who's that? Jonas Trekbo?
No, that's the he's like new. I know his name when I saw him. I don't hate this though.
Run it. European.
Croatian.
Oh, good shit.
Yeah, I remember that guy. He sucks. He's tatted up. Okay, that was the easy category.
Not good?
Fuck.
Not good?
Fuck. Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so we got we have Rondo as a passer. Maybe we gotta go stats. Hakeem's blocks guy. Oh,
LeBron's points. Oh,
Is
blocks.
it a blocks thing?
I thought we did this last time. I don't know if it worked.
Are we going blocks here?
One of them was like most personal fouls last time, too.
Yeah.
Like, that was just a
Where's Shaq at in blocks? He's gotta be up there.
played. He's got to be, yeah. Well, these guys, yeah. Malone sure doesn't have more than him.
Do you hate this?
I don't hate it at all. Run it.
A blocks thing? Ah,
Let's get a hint.
One away.
We get a hint. We get a hint.
One away.
One away?
One away.
So, I mean, we don't know the categories, obviously. LeBron.
Is it Malone?
Would it be Malone over Shaq?
I don't know.
That sounds weird saying Shaq doesn't. I mean, Shaq never won a depoy. Dwight Howard won, was it 3 in a row? Hakeem,
The
he's
Tim?
says the fucking best ever.
Did Tim win one?
No, but he was a bunch of all
Any
defensive
persons,
teams.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. I can't believe it's not LeBron, Dwight, Avery Bradley. What else would they have in common? What the fuck else?
There's a lot of, like, 90% of these players play
You
for
want to
Lakers.
go here?
Let's try it.
We have one more.
Oh, wait, Dwight?
Still one away.
So
So it's these three. It's got to be because we changed this one. It says we're still 3 away.
yeah.
What the fuck would it be? Our Lord and Savior?
Could be LeBron. He's up there in a lot of stats.
Let's get a hint.
He's up there in a lot of stats. We already got the easy. So we got
Let's go medium.
most career double doubles.
Double doubles. How? How is it not Karl Malone?
Yeah.
How is it not these 4? Is it LeBron?
He's pretty fucking good.
Who would lose? Who would be out of this list? Tim Duncan?
No. Well, you say you were 1 away. Wait, it could not necessarily be that. Wait, it would have to be. Wait, it's not.
We were 3
How the
away with
fuck?
this. We were 3 away with this. We then changed this.
So it has to be those 3.
So it could be necessarily him, and him. Is it not Shaq?
It's crazy. I mean, Shaq's.
Yeah, there's double for fucking 10 years at least. So did everybody else though.
It's not LeBron. I love you, Bron, but you have 7.
It can't be LeBron. Let's just get off that. Let's get off that for now. Fuck, I don't know. Scoring.
Melo, Bron, Kobe. Okay, we're gonna get this one. Hakeem. We gotta think of who played who had a long career. Those 2 did. Shaq, not necessarily. I mean LeBron, but it could be Malone and Dwight. I think that's what it is.
You think so?
I mean Shaq. I feel like it's.
This is our last mistake.
I don't like last mistake being on me.
Want to get a hint for another category?
Yeah, let's get the.
A hard hint?
Yeah.
07, 08 scoring leaders.
So that's Kobe, LeBron.
Yeah.
I think
That's 4.
that would have to be. Avery Bradley, fuck no.
It's not
Tim
Malone.
Duncan, no
Malone's
way.
past it.
Dwight, no, maybe.
Shaq wasn't putting up that much in Miami.
Was AI on the Nuggets then with Melo? Because no way they're both top scorers.
He might have been still in Philly.
Fuck it, run it.
But he's got to be a top scorer, right?
Gotta be. Boom.
Okay.
We live to see another day.
So it's
So
gotta
what the
be-
fuck do Avery Bradley, Rondo, Rick Fox have to fucking do with each other?
I have no fucking clue. I have no fucking clue. We know it's most career double doubles. So it's not Rondo, Rick Fox, or Avery Bradley.
This
Off
is
rip.
a deep pull.
It's not them 3. So what? Maybe we can try to think of something that's in common.
That's way too deep for them. Never mind.
What?
I was thinking bench players on a championship team. Because Rondo, bench on the bubble. Rick Fox, no way. I mean, maybe started? I don't know. Bradley was a bench player, and Dwight for the bubble was a bench player. That's deep.
That's deep. Lakers bench champion?
Yeah, that's deep. That's deep.
I don't know. It's the last category.
I don't.
Okay, it's okay. Has to be Tim Duncan.
He played
He played the longest.
19, 20 years.
It's got to be
Hakeem.
Hakeem. I feel like it might have to be Dwight. I feel like that's a Dwight stat.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Rick Fox, fuck no.
So is it?
It has to be
Shaq?
Shaq or Malone. Malone played a while. I think he got drafted the same year as.
I'm leaning that, dude. What would these 4 have in common, though?
I don't know. But if we take this off that, what the fuck would these four have in common?
Yeah.
I don't
They're
know.
all wearing a Lakers jersey. I know that.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's nuts.
Run it.
Run it. Yes!
Oh my god! Thank God. What the
So
hell?
what the fuck do these four have in common?
Why was it so slow right there?
I don't know.
I was really scared. And then submit for the win. Played for the Celtics and
I wouldn't have got that. I didn't know Rick Fox played with the
Shaq's
Celtics.
and the Celtics and Lakers. Really? Come
I didn't
on.
know Rick Fox played with the Celtics.
I didn't know that either. I mean, I know
So
the other
I-
three did, but
Yeah, so I wouldn't have gotten that.
W took some hints. Gives rats. Stop that.
All right.
We'll head over to the NFL. And then we'll be done with this episode. NFL Live Connections. And NFL is usually a lot easier. So let's Bijan again.
I see a lot of running backs.
Okay, yep. Okay.
I see Bijan. I see Jamal Charles, Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Top? I don't know who top left is.
I don't know that either.
Is that Barry Sanders, Oklahoma State?
Walter Payton.
Walter Payton?
Oh,
Who's
hold
this down
on.
here?
Hold on.
I can't tell who that is. Frank Gore?
Is this most rushing yards? Because these three, that's it. I think that's the top three right there.
I think that's Dante Pettis.
That looks like him or Hunter Renfrow.
And that,
I think it's Dante
I
Pettis.
think that's
Oh my gosh, what's that guy?
Hawthorne Dix?
Maybe.
That's Isaiah McKenzie. Colt McCoy. Small Charles.
Maurice Jones-Drew.
Who the fuck is that out there? I can't tell who that is.
Is
Looks
that
like a
O-
Falcons jersey.
Is that OJ?
Looks like a Falcons jersey.
Oh, yeah, that's you. That's
Or
you.
maybe it's a Bills jersey.
That's
It's probably OJ.
is that 22 or 32?
22.
Not him then. He wore 32 in the Bills.
Don't quote me. Could be 32 as well. It's a blurry photo.
Well,
But I do like these four.
yeah.
Rondell Moore. Falcon. Bijan's a Falcon. What's Vince Young up here too? Maurice Jones-Drew here. Is it something like 2000s rushing leaders? Jamal Charles, MJD. We have Frank Gore. Who the fuck's top left? I don't know who that is. Third, I see a 3. I don't know. I think it's Haha Clint Dix in the Cowboys. You hate this?
I don't hate it at all. Let's do it. Fuck yeah.
Snipe.
Come on.
Let's go.
That's
So
what
then
I
we got-
do. Is that the hard level? That's fucking
If
nuts.
it is, it's crazy.
That's nuts.
It might even number one's not even on there. It's Emmett. So then we have Bijan, Rondale, current Falcon. I don't think Dante Pettis is a Falcon.
I was thinking draft class, but none of that matches with this.
Colt McCoy and Vince Young are the only quarterbacks. Maybe that's 07 draft?
Who?
Colt McCoy and Vince Young.
Well, who else would, what year was your boy drafted? Jamal Charles. It was 07.
No.
So who else?
I think Vince Young was on the cover of
Oh wait, yeah.
Madden 08, so he got
Mhm.
drafted in 07, for sure.
Mhm.
06 was Jamarcus, right?
I think it was 7 was Jamarcus.
Fuck. Clyde Edwards-Helaire played for the Chiefs. Jamal played for the Chiefs. Kadarius played for the Chiefs. Vince Young?
Did not play the Chiefs.
Didn't know.
Colt
Rondell Moore,
McCoy
slot
played
receiver.
for the Chiefs? I don't know. That's no.
Cardinals,
Played for the Cardinals.
Browns.
I think he played for the 49ers at one point.
Yeah, I think it's-
Oh no.
Maybe it's
Maybe it's one of these
Dra-
shitters.
Bijan was picked 8th, first round. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, first round.
He was 30.
running back.
He's third.
Jamal was a first round running back, and MJD.
Alright.
I don't know who the fuck these guys are. I don't know who that is.
No, do I?
I hate this though. No.
Not even one away.
Not even one away. So we are. Who the fuck is that? I have no clue who that is. That's a random.
Hang on, let's think colleges. Texas.
Ooh,
Texas.
Jamal went to Texas.
Did I
These
just,
four went to Texas.
did I just snipe that? Did I just fucking snipe
Did
that?
you snipe that?
Come
Come
on!
on, buddy.
Let's
Good
fucking
stuff.
go.
Good stuff.
I was literally thinking colleges. I looked right at Beach and I was like, he went to Texas.
Colton Cole went to Texas.
That's literally my first. Let's fucking go.
All right.
Hook 'em horns.
Of course.
Saying fuck you, LSU.
LSU. MJD, Jaguar. Who the fuck is that? I didn't even know.
I don't know either. That was Boston Scott. Boston Scott's no longer here.
No, I thought it was JJ for a second, but it's not JJ. He doesn't look like that. What do these guys have in common? Dante Pettis. These four? Receivers?
Yeah. Then what the fuck would those four have in common? We can't even base it off that because fucking we didn't know the other look connection. So I'm down to run it and just get a hint after.
Crazy. Honestly crazy.
What the fuck do these
Wide
guys?
receivers is nuts.
What the fuck do these guys have in common? Height.
Okay.
I'd have been here all day. I'd have been here.
Haha, Clinton Dix, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Maurice Jones-Drew, Nickel Roby-Coleman.
Oh,
That's what that is.
Yeah.
All right, I guess, brother. All right.
Okay.
I mean, hey, solid connections today. We finished them all. It's a plus.
I know.
That was our 10th episode.
Sure was. It's in the
Episode
books.
10. Good stuff. I think it was a good episode.
Yep. Episode 10, on to many more as well.
NFL season's it's right around the corner.
It's in a week.
Just over a week away.
No, it's in a week.
Oh, Thursday. Week
Yeah.
away from the NFL Week 1. This will come out Wednesday. I'm excited.
Just realized didn't take this off yet.
We're going to have a lot.
Embarrassing.
We're going to have a lot of Check Your Mics on.
Yeah, we're good.
A lot of content coming your way.
Oh,
Let's go. Falcons are going to win the first game. They're going to fuck the
Hope-
Steelers.
I hope they
One of
do.
these. We're here.
Okay. Please don't do that when
Let's
you're
go.
right fucking next to me.